So we're gonna do a warm-up, thinking about my 9 o'clock classes, but I want everyone to feel like they can do this simple warm-up with me. I don't have music playing. Please go ahead and put on some music for yourself if you like. Sorry? Oh.
You really pretend you're a cheerleader. Let's start
Okay,
again.
let's start again. Okay.
So that's way too soft.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't have to turn it off. I'll just place that.
Okay.
So talk to me.
All right.
Talk to me.
Talk to you.
Louder.
Hey, Mo.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're on the playground and we're outside, and you've really
I
got to
gotta
project.
project. Okay. Yeah.
So find your energy in your lungs to be able to do that.
Okay.
Take it away.
All right. Hey, everyone. Great to see you. Well, great for you to see me. We're going to do a little warm up. You know, I miss you all. We're just trying to keep moving and try to stay connected with each other best as we can. And I'm just going to get us doing our simple Tai Chi swing to begin. Let's just start with the focus on that spiral and let the arms fling around, and they kind of hit you. They hit you low, they hit you high. And not much effort here, but then let's get a little stronger through the legs and start to push off and make it a little more athletic, and push off and push off and push off. Just warming up, waking up our bodies, and breathe. Couple more like this, and let's reach up and have a stretch and tuck and stretch. We're flexing and extending our spine. Check out how your shoulders feel. Don't force anything. Just let them be where they are. Maybe at the end of the warm up, they'll have a bigger range of motion, but we're just getting started. And breathe, and tuck, and reach, and tuck. And a couple more like this. And then let's come center, and it's your left, it's my right shoulder, internal, external. And no effort here in the shoulder, that arm's totally relaxed. It's gravity and momentum, flinging your arm around. Let's do 4 more, and breathe. And 2, shift your weight side to side, 1, and your right arm, it's my left, it's your right. And 2, and 3. Breathe, 4, 5, couple more here. And come center. Great. And shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. So an oldie but a goodie we haven't done in a while, I haven't done, is the shoulder circuit. So feet hip width, toes forward, pack your shoulders, and let's start with that U. So creating that U shape, pack them, and we're just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. Engage your abs, stand nice and tall, just getting some gentle movement in your back, between your shoulder blades. Let's do 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1, and up into that Y, pack your shoulders, thumbs point back. I don't know if you can see my thumbs, but I'm going to go back, and 3, and 4, 4 more, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Here's our letter T, palms up, shoulders packed, elbows straight, and back from the back. 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. Last one here, and just a couple more. Let's just do 2 of these. I just like to let it all go. 2 on each side. And let's come into a little shoulder stretch. So again, stand well, feet hip width, toes forward, knees soft, and then forget about that. Nice and tall, bring your arm across, no shrugging. And you can reach through your palm, do a couple little wrist stretches here if you like. And other side, same thing, bring your arms straight across, no shrugging, wrists. And breathe. Getting a nice stretch right in the back here at your shoulder blade. And triceps, careful with this one, that you stay pretty well aligned here. So I need to engage my abs, tuck my tail, so I don't get too curvy in my back. Maybe you need to do that as well. Soft knees. Tricep stretch, that's right here. Throw in a little side bend if you like. And breathe, and breathe. And then turn to that leg and stretch and breathe. And turn back to me. Hello. And stretch and breathe. And come on up. Same thing on the other side. Tricep. Hang on to that elbow. Pat yourself on the back for working out today. It's awesome. Have a little side bend here. And breathe. And turn to that leg. Stretch and breathe. This is one of my favorite parts of this stretch right here. It comes all the way down into the low back, which I really like. Turn back to me for a moment. Breathe and come on up and arms down. And then that simple bicep and forearm stretch, just pack your shoulders and reach your arms out. I want you to really reach them. We're not just hanging out, holding out our arms. We're reaching. It's like a traction stretch for your arms. Reach, 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 and wrists and wrists. And there we go. Whew. Shake it all out. All right, we're gonna get moving a little bit, so I think I can take off my sweatshirt. We're just gonna march in place. They want you to engage your abs, lengthen your spine, shoulders down, high march in front, high march in front, high march. So this is taking a lot of core work for me to stay nice and tall here, and up, and up. We're just gonna go for about, looking at the clock, 20 more seconds here. So march, 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 knees up, knees up. And the foot just hangs down from the knee. You're not bringing the heel under your butt, but rather bringing your leg out in front, and the foot stays out under the knee. And march, and march, and march. And let's turn this into a little modified jumping jacks. So little pulse here. Stand nice and tall, engage your abs, and tap left, tap right, tap left, tap right, or something, I don't know, right and left. I don't know how you're gonna see this video, but here we go. So elbows are straight, palms are up, shoulders are down, abs engaged, spine nice and tall, and light and springy. I'm mostly on my toes here. So can you do that? Let's go for about, looking at the clock here, let's do 10 more seconds of this. 10. Whoop, here we go. Breathe. You've got me huffing and puffing already. Maybe I'm a little out of shape. I miss working out with you all. All right, let's do 5 more seconds. All right, let's keep moving. I'm gonna have you do a hamstring curl. Step, curl, step, curl. Let's throw in a little bicep warm up here. And for people who don't do this with me, all you're doing is stepping. It's as if you're trying to kick yourself in your butt with your heel. It's not that hard. And the arms, if they're throwing you off, don't worry about it. You don't have to use them, or you can use them together. That might be a little more, make a little more sense in your brain, or I'm just doing alternating bicep curls. Step, curl, step. A little bit more of this. Let's do 10 more seconds. And 5 more seconds. And let's do some football feet, just for 30 seconds. So if you don't want to do fast football feet, you can march in place again, and that's fine too. Otherwise, you're on your toes. I want you to pick them up, 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 up. Pick them up, pick them up. Stay on your toes. And give me a little sprint here for the last, let's do 10 more seconds, go. You got this. Pick them up, up. Fast, 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 fast. Good, good, good. All right, catch your breath. I'm gonna do a couple more stretches. Let's start with a calf stretch. So we were just on our toes for a bunch of that warm up. So feet hip width, a little step ahead with one foot. Pick a foot, any foot. And flat back, stand nice and tall, bow. Basically it's a hip hinge, right? Hip hinge, bow, flat back. You're stretching the back of the leg that's out in front. That's a hamstring stretch with your toes down. Pulse your torso gently. Or you can bend and straighten that front Knee slightly shortening and lengthening the muscles. If you flex that ankle, you all know you get a calf stretch. Hang out there for a sec. And come on up. Same thing with the other leg. I'll turn again. So a little step ahead. If there were a line on the floor, toes of one foot are on the line, heels of the other foot. Stand nice and tall. Bow or hip hinge forward. Sit your hips back and stretch behind the front leg. So here's your hamstring stretch. And breathe and flex that ankle. There's your calf stretch. And come on up. I want to throw in a hip flexor stretch too. You know that's one of my faves. So feet hip width, toes forward, big step back with one foot, and let that knee look for the floor. If you need a chair or a wall or anything for balance, I should have said at the beginning, but you could pause this, get a chair, or reset up yourself. So you have something to hold on to. I don't want this to be a balance challenge. I want you to focus on the stretch. I'm going to turn sideways again just so you can see what I'm looking for. So hopefully my torso is pretty vertical, tail is tucked. Fire up that back glute, engaging that muscle is going to give you that deeper stretch. And you can stay still or pulse gently in the stretch. Ooh, I'm still out of breath. Thanks a lot, guys. So let's step together. And same thing on the other side. Feet hip width for balance. Turn this way again. Big step back. That heel, I like to bring the heel up off the ground, tuck the tail. The heel is down, it's fine. You're gonna get more of a calf stretch, but we did that already. I want you to focus on your hip flexor stretch. Quads, psoas. Tuck the tail, engage your abs, spine is nice and tall, and fire up that back glute. It's gonna give you a nice deep stretch. And gentle pulses if you like. And breathe. And let's step together. So I think that's what I got for you for a warm-up for now. But stay tuned, more good stuff is headed your way. Thanks.